how do you take advice from someone? Not like emotionally, but like how do you understand what they're saying and then be able to use it in your own business?
That's a good question. I think, for me, I always want to be open-minded and listen to what people have to say or what people have to suggest. And an example, I mentioned the founder of Subway, Fred DeLuca. One of the pieces of advice he gave me was that, franchisors, when they sell their first, 12 to 24 franchises, they start over expanding and they run out of money. And he pretty much looked at me and said, "Don't do that." And so, I said, here's a guy that has 32,000 restaurants around the world. It would take him, 100 years to visit one restaurant every day, for the next 100 years. And so, for me, I was like, I got to listen to that. And I, kind of just plugged it in the back of my memory bank and said, I'll take that to heart. So I started, every financial decision we would make, I would start to look at it a little bit more closely to make sure that it wasn't going to, handicap the business. So, for me, taking advice or listening to advice or at least acknowledging it has always been critical. I've always been very open-minded of those things because I have never tried to purport to know everything or to know more than other people because, I think that can be one of those, fatal flaws for any business owner to not adhere to or pay attention to what other people have to say.
So listen to everyone, but maybe rank the people who have done it on super success. I mean, 32,000. I think they have over 40,000 franchises now, or
Yeah.
something like that. That's crazy. So the
Yeah, I
evolution.
mean, I know where the advice is coming from. I mean, it's nice to take advice, from my parents still and I trust their opinion, but they've never grown a business to the size that our business is. So, theirs is more of an opinion as opposed to wisdom. So that's actually another thing is to try to differentiate. Is somebody giving you advice based on experience, based on wisdom, or is it just kind of an opinion based on their own, thoughts or ideas? And being able to weigh those two, I think is critical.